Good morning, Nova, and welcome to Monday's edition of the Cat's Eye News. I'm Tom Masuda.
And I'm Jack Wilson. For fans of the hit television show Shark Tank, they'll be pleasantly surprised with the addition of the Novi Incubator class. This class focuses on creating products and pitching them to Macy's. The future entrepreneurs recently launched their product for last Monday with on-purpose socks for kids and Sketch and Hatch. Here's more.
This massive piles of boxes of colorful socks and books hit the shelves of Macy's at 12 Oaks on Monday. These unique products were designed, produced, and launched by the Novi Incubator students. Many people, ranging from Novi elementary students to Congresswoman Haley Stevens, attended the event.
I think it's a great opportunity for our students. They learn how to put a lot of the things that they've been learning in other classes together in developing a product, communicating about it, working with other people, developing those collaboration skills and communication skills, and really figuring out how to make things work.
This year, Novi District and Macy's donated $10,000 to expand this program to Fortson High School in Dearborn.
It was amazing to hear about. I was super happy that schools are doing this, and then when I heard that our principal, Ms. Al-Hakimi, was pushing for it, and that Novi and Macy's helped us, I loved it. This is a great way to push students for creativity, business, and actually seeing how the real world works.
This is Tomo Masuda from the Cat's Eye News. In national news, with the 2020 primaries just around the corner and with President Donald Trump's impeachment trial, this has many voters feeling the almost palpable political tension. With such a historical event happening recently, it's easy for some students to feel overwhelmed. What was the impeachment process and why was it so important? Here's Lisa Hoy with more.
Do you solemnly swear that in all things...
The impeachment process has been on everyone's minds for the past few months, but how does this complicated process start?
Well, it starts with simply put, members of the majority party in the House of Representatives, if they feel like an officer of government like the president has committed an impeachable offense, then they would recommend through a committee process that the House bring impeachment charges against the president. In this case, if you look at the Constitution, it essentially says that people in our government can be impeached for bribery, treason, and high crimes and misdemeanors. What does that mean exactly? High crimes and misdemeanors, that's very subjective, so it's up to that majority party to decide what that means. The impeachment process basically starts in the House of Representatives. As laid out in the Constitution, the House has the sole power of impeachment, which means to bring charges against an officer of government. In this case, members of various committees, if they're interested, can pursue writing articles of impeachment.
It's pretty complicated, but it originated from a phone call between President Trump and the Ukraine president about, the president wanted Ukraine to investigate the Bidens, Joe Biden and his son, and there was like some aid that was passed by Congress was supposed to go to Ukraine, and that was being held up. So that when the Democrats saw this, they thought that was worth investigating.
But what do our students think about this impeachment?
The Trump, I don't know much about it, but my opinion on it is it's probably not worth it, considering that most people put it on the grounds of tax fraud. And while he has done some questionable things for the nation, there is some stuff that he's actually done right, which is why it's probably not good to impeach him at this time.
Demographically, within the United States, a majority of Americans want the president impeached. They want him out of office. And yet, the political elite in Washington are strong-arming what the people want.
This was Lisa Hoy from the Cat's Eye News.
In school news, today is the first day of You Matter Week. Today's theme is gratitude, and all 4th hours will be doing spark walks to discuss what they're grateful for. Tomorrow's theme will be happiness. Make sure to wear yellow tomorrow and stop by the counseling room to meet some therapy dogs.
This Saturday, some of our theoretically inclined Wildcats competed in one act and won first place for their work in Mother Hicks. Major 6 also performed this weekend at the International Competition of Acapella. Congrats to Jill Vaishnav for winning the Best Soloist with the song Stone Cold, and all the Wildcats who participated in these groups.
In club news, Japanese Club will be having their first Valentine's Day meeting tomorrow after school in room 247. They will be eating fruit, chips, and more through a chocolate fondue fountain. The entry fee is only $2, so come out and have a good time. All are welcome. The Creative Writing Club will be having a Valentine's Day event tomorrow in room 189. Everyone is welcome.
The Student Book Club will be meeting this Friday, February 14th, after school in the Forum. They will be discussing the book, The 1000th Floor. Everyone is welcome to attend. If you are interested in participating in the National Economics Challenge, stop by room 227 for information and to sign up. The online qualifications test is scheduled for February 20th at 2:15, and students must register by February 19th.
Hearts will be flying next week for Valentine's Day. For those interested or those interested in buying it for themselves, roses, cards, and full-size chocolates are available for pre-order during all lunches until tomorrow. A reminder that you must provide the desired person's AA to pre-order. Once you pre-order the items you want, they will be distributed during 4th hour on Valentine's Day to anyone who you would like to send the Valentine specialties to. Remember to bring your money and don't forget your student ID when you order.
In world news, the Oscars were hostless again last night. Notably, the South Korean film Parasite made Oscar history as it won not 1, not 2, but 4 of South Korea's first Oscars. It took home Oscars for achievement in directing, Best International Film, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Motion Picture of the Year. Joaquin Phoenix won Best Actor in Leading Role for his work in Joker, and Renee Zellweger won Best Actress in a Leading Role for her work in Judy. Toy Story 4 won the Best Animated Feature Film. That's all for school news. Now to Alex with sports.
Thanks, Jack. To kick things off, both the boys and girls varsity basketball teams were victorious over Salem on Friday night. And congrats to the Color Guard for getting first place and winning the Chippewa Invitational. In national sports, the Red Wings defeated the Boston Bruins last night 3-1. In basketball, the Pistons take the court against the Charlotte Hornets tonight. Tip-off is at 7. And to wrap things up, the Wolverines defeated the Spartans yesterday afternoon, 77-68. That's all for sports. Now listen to Back to the Desk.
That's all for today. We'll see you Thursday for another edition of the Cat's Eye News. I'm Jack Wilson.
And I'm Tom Masuda. Have a great Monday, Novi.